with the mid-year book freakout tag. I was not tagged by anyone to do this. Really like this tag. I think it's a cool tag and it's a good way to talk about all of the books that you've read this year so far. This tag was created by Chami from Read Like Wildfire and Ellie from a channel that I do not know, but I will link both of those channels down below so you can go and check them out. On to the questions. So the first question is best book you've read so far in 2016. And for this one I'm going for Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. I absolutely adored this book. This book is so unbelievably amazing. I love where this series is going. It's getting so intense. If you haven't picked up the Throne of Glass series, I don't know what you're doing with your life because it is amazing. The second question is best sequel you've read so far in 2016. And now I don't want to repeat myself and talk about the same author all the way through, but I think I'm just gonna have to because the best sequel that I've read so far in 2016 was of course A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. Question number 3 is what is a new release that you haven't read yet but want to? Now this one is just shameful, and that is of course Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, like how have you not read that yet? I haven't read it because I was trying to read the novellas first and then it's just so intimidating, like it's just ginormous, but I'm really excited to read it. Question number 4 is most anticipated release for the second half of the year, and that is of course Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas. I adore all of her books. I can't wait to find out how the rest of the Throne of Glass series is gonna go because it's just so good. I'm just so excited to find out what happens with all my characters that I love. Question number 5 is biggest disappointment. Now this is a recent read for me. I read this in July, and that book is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. Now I heard so many people talking about how great this book was and I was so excited. I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so magical and lyrical and just beautiful writing, and it was very average to me. I think I rated it a 2.5 out of 5 stars because I didn't like the characters. I listened to audiobooks. I didn't even register if the writing was beautiful or not. I was just like, can this be over already? Question number 6 is biggest surprise, and for that one I'm going for Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout because I didn't realize that I was gonna love this series so much. I really enjoyed this series. There were books that were worse than the others, but overall this series was just so fun. Question number 7 is favorite new author, and I'm going for a new to me author, and that is going to be Libba Bray. I haven't actually read this book yet, but I recently listened to The Diviners and Lair of Dreams on audiobook, and those books were just so good. I haven't read Beauty Queens yet, but I absolutely loved Libba Bray's The Diviners series. It's not over yet. It's not just a duology. Who knows when the other books are going to come out. Question number 8 is newest fictional crush. Okay, this isn't really that new because I already had a crush on him in the first book, but it's gonna be okay, moving on. Question 9 is newest favorite character, and for that I'm going to go for Andy from Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. I really liked Andy. I thought that she was a really great character, and I can't wait to find out the rest of the story to see where Andy goes, see where the rest of the story goes, because I really like sci-fi, so I'm excited to see how it pans out. Question number 10 is a book that made you cry. Now, here's something you don't know about me. I don't really cry in books, but the one book this year that has brought me close to tears, I didn't cry, but close to tears, was More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. This book is really emotional and just perfection. If you haven't read it, I definitely suggest you do. Question number 11 is book that made you happy, and for this one I'm going for Zenith again by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. It made me so happy mainly because it was really nice to see booktubers getting their book out there. I know that Lindsay Cummings already had multiple books out, but of course this is Sasha's first book and I felt really happy for her. I'm really proud. Number 12 is the most beautiful book that you've bought so far this year. For this one I'm going for On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I haven't actually read it yet, but this dust jacket is just freaking beautiful. We got pink and white and purple, some of my favorite colors, and then under the cover we've got just beautifulness. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if the inside matches the beautifulness of the outside, but we shall see. Question number 3 is what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Now, I have an unbelievable amount of books that I haven't read that I own, and obviously Lady Midnight is something that I want to get to really soon, and I also want to get to Truth Witch by Susan Dennard because I hear great things about it. Number 14 is favorite book community member. I don't know why, but I was not subscribed to Sarah Without an H until this year. So one of them is definitely Sarah Without an H. She is hysterical. She's just the best. She's just the best. I also wanted to mention Ainsley from Books and Things because I really like her channel. I originally found her channel because we both reviewed Deception Island by Bryn Kelly for booktube tours, and I was trying to find other people who weren't so keen on it so that I could relate. And she's actually gonna be in the book club that I'm starting, which you should know about, but if you don't know about it, I'll link the video announcement down below. Also, there's Sam from Sam the Book Dragon. She's hysterical. I don't want to go on forever and ever and ever and ever, but I will mention one other person, and that is going to be Celine from Bookflix, who's also part of the book club. I will link all of those people's channels down below so that you can go and check them out. So that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you all very soon with another video. Bye. If you're new here, feel free to words. Oh my god, there are pigeons in my damn chimney. Again, this happens on a regular basis. Normally at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll just hear the pigeons. Let's sing them for you.